everybody, it's Brittany at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. Give you guys a couple seconds to join here. And then Catherine, our operations manager, is going to be dishing out some birthday treats.
If you look around the tree, he's already sitting in his sock out.
Yeah, he knows the drill. There, that sneaky boy.
I didn't even have to call him. He's like, I'm here.
He knows the drill.
What are you doing? I'm here.
So Catherine and I are going to hand out some birthday treats. Thurston and Lovey are both listed as turning 11 years old this month. So we are giving them some treats. We'll see Marianne as well.
Where's your girl? She needs treats too.
Is she going to come out?
Are you hogging all the treats?
That'll be the trick.
Come.
There's Lovey.
Lovey! Come on, Brittany.
Lovey's back there in the background. Thank you, Lisa, for your donation. So you'll see, I've heard the stories. I've actually never worked with Thurston before, so...
Thurston is not, he does not have good manners when it comes to operant.
No manners, Thurston.
Right there. I think he's all about the stick, and he doesn't even notice where the meat is.
Right,
he's just about the stick.
So this is Thurston Bobcat. It's his 11th birthday.
I mean, it's right there on the ground. There you go.
And he's just in his feeding lockout. She's gonna try to get him to go out.
Come here.
You gotta go around the corner. He is bad. See if I can go this way. I'm trying to get all the action in here. Oh, where'd it go? Yes, follow the nose, the bobcat nose. Yeah, he does only care about the stick.
He does. He's all about the stick.
That's hilarious. Lovey's gonna come find those treats.
Oh, you're so smart. You just walked over all those treats.
There you go.
There's a ton of treats.
So as most of you have seen this month, we had 20 cats having birthdays on 1/1/19 of various ages. So we've been spreading them out all month. So actually yesterday was Thurston and Lovey, and today is Marianne. They all came to us, I believe, back in 2013.
Thanks.
You are a very bad boy.
He is all about the stick. He is not about the treats.
That's too funny.
He is all about the stick.
That's too funny.
Back out.
So you guys are kind of seeing,
Knock out.
I think you're used to seeing a lot of cats that just are easily able to take the treats, but he's one that's got a pretty stubborn personality. You can tell
He is a bit stubborn.
I'll follow her. Oh, there's an easy one.
That's an easy one. Well, it is your birthday.
Yeah, that's true.
Try not to make this
We try not to make them work for it, but when they really do need some help, we try to make sure
Try
that...
to use all those opportunities to get him to play nice.
Yeah, we don't want to reinforce bad habits.
Lovey.
Now Lovey's way more shy, so I'm not sure. I may even back off completely and watch from a distance. See where she went to.
Let's go find your girl. You can't get all the treats.
We gotta share.
You can't get all the treats.
Typically when we hand out enrichment to these two, Thurston will go for it first, always. But once he backs away, she winds up coming out, just not usually right away. I'm gonna give her the opportunity to get her to come to the side before I get too close. Oh, she's trotting this way.
Are you coming? Are you coming? I'm trotting. Hi, my girl. You're pretty.
Good job, love.
Here you go.
Here we go. We'll watch from a distance because I don't want her to be scared.
Yummy.
So this is Lovey.
Here you go.
What a good girl.
Now this is fun. You had to figure it out a little bit. This is fun now.
Yeah, she's in it now. Oh, more
All about the yummies now.
We're getting down to the last few cats. It'll be this week and I believe now through Sunday. There goes Thurston behind her. We do separate the cats because we don't want anyone to fight. But these two actually... You're okay. These two are really well behaved in the morning. Their lockouts are right next to each other and they actually know which lockout to go into. They have their name plaques on them and they actually do really, really well.
There you go. Now you figured it out.
Good job, everybody.
There you go.
See, Thurston, sharing is caring.
One for you. It's right there on the floor.
Sharing is caring.
She has much better manners than you.
She does.
You need to learn some manners from Lovey. Darling, it's right there on the ground.
If you guys are just joining, this is Thurston and Lovey. They're just getting birthday treats. A lot of times when we rescue the cats, we get very little information or little real information about the cats. And the rescue these guys came from, the Gilligan's Island rescue, all of the cats are listed for 1/1 of their respective ages. So just didn't have the information. You are naughty.
Got a little Cyrus going on that.
Yeah, you are something.
Nobody believes me because you seem so nice when I tell them all that you are not nice with the stick. You are not a nice boy with the stick.
Yeah, they're night and day.
She's very good. She just doesn't come over very well.
Right, yeah, I could see not everybody would probably be able to get her to cooperate.
So you gotta have some patience with her.
Lovey, you're doing
You
so
think you're
good.
all about it. You gotta get off the fence.
She's like,
though.
I'm gonna climb
Good
and
job.
everything. Tried to put both of them in the shot here for you.
There you go. So bad.
Well, it's like when I work with Nabisco, I'm always
yeah.
trying to get him to stop using his paw first, but sometimes he'll bite with his face, but then at the last second he'll still use his paw. I'm like, no, you already had it in your mouth.
Already in your mouth.
You don't need the paw.
Orion's like that too. Sometimes he'll take the treat and still feel like he needs to hold the stick with his foot. Okay, she's gonna get this.
Nice loves. And you guys can learn all about our operant conditioning at bigcatrescue.org/operant-conditioning if somebody can post that for me. This is a little more like treats like we mentioned, but we also try not to let them be totally crazy, break all the
They got
rules.
their normal breakfast this morning, so this isn't part of their daily food. Hey, hey, hey.
They're
that back?
saying that's
Thanks.
not nice.
You took
A nice chunk.
cracked the end of my stick there, bud.
Now you're acting like Running Bear.
Fair.
Running Bear is the worst with
He
the
is
stick.
hilarious with that.
Lovey, you're doing so good.
You're being so sweet.
She is.
You're just about
Now he's just losing.
You don't really care about the treats at all. You just care about the stick.
You're just losing your mind now, sir.
It's right there. There you go.
Yeah, these, as Catherine mentioned, this is just an extra little treat for them, which it's nice and cold here the last 24 hours, so they're eating really well and fast anyway, but it's their birthday, so we gotta let them know we think they're
extra.
special.
I don't know about you, sir.
Yeah, he's all riled up.
You're kind of fired up over there. You're a bit fired up over there. Lovey's being sweet. You're kind of fired up.
They turned 11 years old this month. Oh boy. Yeah, Lovey's living up to her name right now. It was pretty interesting when I was first a red shirt because Thurston and Lovey were actually the first two bobcats to like corner me as a new cleaner, and Thurston tried to get my bucket and Lovey tried to like spit in my face. And so I always thought it was funny that her name was Lovey because she was always so aggressive to me in the beginning.
Is she being sweet right now?
Yeah, she got significantly better. It was just funny. A lot of the cats know when you're like brand new and they like to test you a little bit. And when there's two of them, watch out. That's how Running Bear and Little White Dove were always that way. Always had to put you in your place when you were brand new.
They had Crazy Bobs. They were like that. All right, guys.
Good job.
Well done. You did so good, Lovey. You were so brave.
She was very brave.
You were so brave.
2 people and lots of talking.
Mr. Thurston got going with the stick.
Being a crazy man. Alright, so we're going to head over and also see Marianne. Obviously Max lives with Marianne. We're not going to totally leave him out, but he does get evening meds, so we cannot spoil his appetite. It's also technically not his birthday, so but he'll get something too. So we're gonna walk over there. The lake view. It's a nice and sunny day. If you're in the sun, it feels nice. It's right around 60 degrees, but there's still a pretty cool breeze occasionally. Yeah, that was actually pretty special because Lovey does not come out for very many people. You may have seen her on the feeding tour. She was on the feeding tour for a long time, used to do really well with that. But pretty much after feeding time, she's out of there. So if you guys are just joining, we're just celebrating some birthdays. Have about 20 cats that all had birthdays in January. Marianne is also listed to be 11 years old. Does not look it at all. I think she's slightly older than Max. I think Max is like 10-ish. Here she is. That was a big surprise. So Max is the larger one here, and Marianne's the little one. Oh, look how big he is when he stands up. My lord.
Ginormous.
You are a lynx, sir.
Like a lynx.
I think you're a lynx-sized bobcat. And there's Marianne and her feeding lockout. Oh, he was very excited, but the treats aren't technically for you, sir. Oh gosh, she's tall.
Marianne, come here, baby girl.
There we go. Marianne. She's like, I've seen you guys come around and steal my man twice. We don't want her to think that we're trapping her. It's supposed to be a fun birthday thing. So if I might walk away.
Hi, you.
You are rotten. He's like a...
You're not helping.
Look how big he is. You are so big.
Here, let's see.
I know.
You are really not helping.
You are not helping at all, sir. Where's Miss Marianne? Yeah, she's actually hiding under those grasses right there. There we go. Just for a minute. I don't know if you can see her under those grasses there. He's been getting quite a few pieces. Phoebe.
Come here, darling.
Just a treat.
You're all right.
Back away here. Don't want her to be scared. This is supposed to be fun. So Catherine just tossed the pieces into her, and then I'm going to move kind of on the back side so she's smelling it. She's using her nose, but she hasn't moved. So another really great example of operant conditioning and how use to going into the lockout is look how calm Max really is. I mean, he is obviously excited that there's food right there, but it didn't faze him at all for her to close that door.
Here we go. Now she's
she's at least eating her treats. I don't want her to be scared, so we're just gonna come along the side here. It's just birthday treats, but with two rambunctious bobcats, you never know how it's gonna go down. Here she is. She's like, I'll take it and then hide. Take another one and then hide. Max is like, I'll take them all, please. Come on, big girl, go away. Go away, girl. This is one of those when birthday treats backfire. She totally thinks it's a trick. But I do love how relaxed Max is. I mean, that really shows a lot about the training program, because he's been trapped and taken to the hospital twice recently, as well as Funcation.
Right.
And he's still just kind of like, this is just normal.
Alright, Brady.
All right, we'll leave those for you, lady.
I'll leave you for just a second, let you eat those, and I'll let Max out.
Maybe I can go way down here and see. We'll see. Otherwise, we'll vacate the area because I don't want her to be scared. Yeah, no, she's locked eyes with me. She's like, lady, not you.
Birthday treats. Well, I will say, even when I come to do Max's PM meds, I don't have to bring anything for her because she won't come near him.
She hides, yeah. She's
So
like, I
she's
just
still
don't
a little
trust.
traumatized from last time they went to
Hi,
vacation.
baby. It's okay. All right, Marianne, we're gonna leave you with all those treats, okay? Yeah, I know as soon as we walk away, she'll eat them, and then Max will come back out, and everything will be fine. Well, thank you guys. Thanks for the donation and everybody answering questions for me. Appreciate you guys joining us, and I'll see you next time.